What's good, y'all? So life lessons. You know, life lessons is exactly what the title says. Lessons that life itself teaches you. Very simple. We've all have life lessons. You know, it's like either directly or indirectly. Someone in your family taught you something, or a situation didn't spell it out for you, but you learned from it. You know, directly, indirectly, physical, metaphysical. It's all one and the same, you know. It seems to be that you learn the life lessons after an event. Like, it's almost like it catches you off guard. Sometimes life is nice and smooth sailing, and sometimes life, you know, hits you with a curveball. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, let's use the curveball analogy. Like you learning baseball. First you start off on the tee. Everything is quite literally handed to you. Everything is really just put right there in front of you. If you have, like, you know, nice loving parents or guardians or people that were looking out for you, they just give you things. You're a baby. You're just there. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you have to get to the point now you have to hit a moving target. So they just drop it in front of you so you can, like, make contact with it. You know what I'm saying? Do a little bunt so you feel like, hear what the contact feels like, you know, through the bat into your hand, so you know you hit it. You're creating that muscle memory. You know, and I've never played baseball. I'm just assuming this is how it works, by the way. But yeah, but then you start getting little, like, soft tosses. Then they start to, and then over time it's a speed, like they speed up, fastball. But then you start to get the kids that know how to throw the different types of pitches. That's when life gets so-called crazy. When there's all these things that you're used to the simple stuff, but when you get these different types of pitches, you don't know what to do. There comes a point in your spiritual journey where you start to see the pitcher throwing a life lesson at you. You start to see, be like, oh, okay, I'm about to learn something today. Say less. I'm ready for it. I'm looking for it. You know, I'm waiting to find it. And that's exactly what happened to me. So let me set it up real quick. As I've been saying, my life has been a series of synchronistic events. My cousin visited me. Shout out to AJ. I just want to, like, give you a quick moment. I learned a lot in just a few hours we hung out. I'm really grateful for that opportunity to be with you for a little bit. That was really cool. But anywho, got a little, you don't see family too often. But anyway, you know, it's like it was one of those things where he was trying to set up something, like, you know, what we're gonna do, whatever. And there was like this little spot, this little lounge that I plan on starting to go to when I become, like, more, you know, situated back home, when I'm not traveling for work and such. And he was staying at this the same title hotel, but they were two different hotels. But the lounge is in one of the hotels. So I was like, wait a minute, like, I was just looking at that, and that just happens to be he happens to be staying in the same same titled hotel, whatever. And I was like, huh, interesting. But then I took that as a sign for something else, but also another sign that, oh, so I'm really supposed to go out here tonight. Like, I'm really supposed to go hang out with him, not be a little recluse, antisocial hermit. You know, so I was like, okay, if I'm getting these signs as this thing is coming into my life, that's a sign that I should do something. The signs that you should not do something is, let's just say you're on your way to meet somebody, you're on your way to do something that you know you shouldn't be doing, and your car breaks down. You know, you get 15 calls from telemarketers on your way down the street. You know, you hit every single red light when you know you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? That's a sign. Those are signs that say that you should not be doing something. You feel me? That's how I move. That's how I'm always protected. You're always getting hints, but some of us, like, some of those pitches are still too fast for us. You know what I'm saying? But then the more that you learn, the more that you grow, and the more intellect that you acquire, more knowledge that you acquire, you start to see stuff coming from a mile away. You know, Flash like the superhero Flash, like super speed. He looks like he's so fast, but to everyone else, they just look slow. Those same pitches that were so fast for you will one day begin to look like soft little lobs for you, and you could just hit dingers out the park every single time, hitting home runs out the park every single time. That's where I feel like I'm starting to be with life. Life has been always warning you that you're about to learn something, but we have been too distracted to pay attention to it. You know? So when I saw that synchronicity, I knew it was time. And I was like, what am I going to learn today? That was my answer. And then I proceeded with my day. Now, we went through and did a whole bunch of stuff. It was fun. I was chilling. You know, whenever I'm in, like, super social events, like I said, if y'all ever saw me in real life, I'm just standing there by myself in my own little world. Like, people might think, oh, you're being antisocial, or you're closed off. I mean, maybe a little bit, but, like, you know, well, yeah, obviously. But then, like, it's just like, you know, I'm enjoying this the way I want to enjoy it. You know, it's like we went to, like, some I guess it was like some drink festival or whatever. I don't even know my own city like that, but I was like, I don't know if this is a normal thing or an event, but nevertheless, everybody's having their drinks, everybody's having a good time. Say less. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I like the vibes here. I'm just chilling. Cool. You know, I can walk into a room and not say anything. I'm perfectly fine with that. You know what I'm saying? But we were chatting, you know, and like, you know, it's like a cousin and a couple of his coworkers. We were just chatting, whatever. But I'm not gonna go through the whole day, but fast forward, the biggest lesson that I learned was like going into a club. It was like a club bar, but like, to me, it's all the same. Loud as hell, obnoxious as hell, horny as hell. That's it. Like, it's not my scene. It's really not. Like, I'm not gonna be like in the doom, 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 doom. You know what I'm saying? Like over here talking to, hey, yo, you know about crystals? Do you know about crystals? No, I didn't say your name was Crystal. Crystal's like, man, fuck. You know, I can't have a conversation about that when everybody's drunk off their ass and like trying to twerk and like dancing up on tables and making out in the corners like this is high school and shit. Like this is like, those were my first like feelings when I walked in here. I was just like, I'm a little too high for this. Just a little bit. I was like, the bass is making my heart beat in a different pattern. Like I was like, yo, this is weird. Like it just felt dense in there. Like I knew I had no business being in there. But nevertheless, like I didn't ruin it. I just found where I belong, which is outside on the patio, just people watching. And I was perfectly cool with that. Had a few little conversations, you know, about being by the boom, nothing crazy. Okay. And we out of there. But the thing is, number one, it was one of the lessons I learned from just this night was there was something that would have once caused me to have the most severe anxiety attack ever. Like it would have been to the point that I would probably been pushing them away so I didn't have to get dragged into that place. And I just said, you know what? I do feel a little bit of anxiety right now because I haven't done this since, you know, since I've like transformed myself. I haven't been in this new environment since I've transformed myself. This is still new, but we don't feel fear. We turn that fear into excitement. We turn that fear into energy. That's why you practice mental alchemy, always seeing the positive in everything, because, hey, it helped me through this one. So I was like, okay, we don't have to be the partier. We don't need to get all the girls. We don't need to do this. We just need to observe. And that's exactly what I did. I changed it around. And it's like, don't get me wrong. Like sometimes it could have gotten a little condescending, but it was getting my mind off of me being here. I had to literally change the room I was in. I was no longer in a club. I was in an observation setting. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Oh, yo, he killing it. Oh, yo, he got her. He got her. Okay, let's see. Ooh, wait, why you keep following her around? Why are you, yo, leave her alone, dog. That's like, oh, damn, Shawty had too many to drink. Okay. That guy just got kicked out of the club because he did something stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what made it fun for me. You go outside, I'm like, oh, she's pretty. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Ha, someone busted their ass on a scooter. Ha, you know what I'm saying? And I was having the most fun by myself. Even in a club, in a bar, these are not my domains, but I'm really cool with just being the quiet dude because I don't care that someone says, who is that weird guy? Who is that quiet guy? He wasn't talking, he was just there. I wasn't even in my own right mind. You think I care about you? You know what I'm saying? I will chill in the corner all day and I'll be perfectly happy because like I said, that just causes me to have a different experience than everybody else. You went here and that's what you got? Yes. All you did was get rejected all night. All you did was get too drunk. Or congratulations, you went home with somebody. Cool, that was your experience. Here's mine. I like it this way. Now, do I want to keep repeating this experience? Hell no, I would never. I have no business in a club, bar situation like that. But I confronted it. But then here's like the other side, like when like in my high and mighty stature side, you know, it's like, one of the biggest things that I was reflecting on the night as I was driving home. And I was like, yo, we started off like just hanging out. Like, you know, I thought we were going just for dinner, but we ended up being out all freaking night. Well, for me, all night. My cousin kept saying it was early. I was like, yo, bro, I should have been asleep 3 hours ago, dog. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, it's like I was driving home and I was reflecting on it. And I was like, yo, this makes me really, for some reason, it makes me really want to better myself because I felt the density of the room. Like it felt dense. It was low lights, like the low lights, but then like the little party lights and stuff, you know, and all that, like the loud ass music. I was like, this is so unchill. Like I was quite literally not in harmony with the environment. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, it's like, that wasn't it. But, you know what I'm saying? I made it mine. I did something different. Instead of having a panic attack, instead of only seeing the negative of the things that I brought, I'm only going to see the positive. Yes, does the music make me uncomfortable? Is everybody being all horny and shit everywhere? Like normal, like all these dudes just look like they're just hunting for girls. Like it's weird. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's like, I'll just chill. You know what I'm saying? I'll just play my own little game in my head. But it really like also like just showed me how far I've come. And once again, I'm not trying to say it in a condescending way. If you like partying, if you like, then live your life. Cool, you know. But for me, I see it as like a really dense vibration where I'm trying to be lighter than air. I'm trying to move faster than the speed of light. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to move at a galactic cosmic level. I can't be in these dense places like this. But there was once a time where I would have been in here. If my life had gone in a different direction, I would have been in here trying to get my validation, trying to feel pretty or whatever. Some people are just having fun. I understand. Cool. I'm not judging, just speaking from my perspective. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, all in all, it just feels like, yo, you've been putting in so much work that you can feel different. Even though you're uncomfortable, even though you're out of your element, you still see the situation for what it is. You're still writing the story of whatever it is in your mind, and that's awesome. This is the conversation I'm having with myself. That's awesome. No shutdown, no hyperventilation, no blacking out, no panic attack, no nothing. You owned it. Look how much you've grown. And then when you like learn to accept that in yourself, it's just like, fuck yeah. All right, wait, hold up. What's next though? You know what I'm saying? And that brings me all the way back to, I knew that I was going to learn a lesson tonight. I knew that something crazy, something big was going to happen tonight in one way or another. And it really did. It was a really fun night. It really was. You know, would I have rather been like in my park chilling all day? Yeah, but it was surprisingly a good time, and like it's something I'm going to remember forever. You know what I'm saying? So nevertheless, be positive about everything. Keep on growing, because the more you grow, the smarter you are. The smarter you are, the faster your mind moves. When you are operating from such a, like, you know, the faster your mind moves is that fast, it's like that frequency. So the faster your frequency is, the more stuff that you're able to tune into. When you know you're tuning into things, you can see them coming, because it's almost like an Amazon order. Okay, I'm going to learn. I would like, hey, life, hey, God, Buddha, Allah, Jesus, Yahweh, Yeshua, Gaia, Kaya, Baya, Buddha, Lula, all of them. Whoever it is that you talk to, hey, can I have a lesson today? I would love a lesson in such and such. Could you please teach me a lesson about blah, blah, blah? And then you start to see it coming. You start to see the opportunities into your life based off of what you ask for. That's why I say be careful what you ask for. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you know, like for some of y'all that are, and like I'm trying to cut myself off here, but the thoughts keep coming. It's like, for those of you that have like poor body issues, why am I so fat? Why am I so skinny? Be careful what you ask for, because life is just going to send you that. Why am I so fat? Well, here you go. And now you're extra hungry today, huh? You're paying attention to all those food ads, huh? You're feeling extra lazy today, huh? That is life telling you. And life is quite literally answering you. Why are you so fat? Why are you so this? Why am I so skinny? Well, every time you go to the gym, you don't work out. Every time you do this, you don't do that, blah, blah, blah. Why does no one like me? And then you speak negatively about yourself. Life is like throwing it in your face, but you're too locked up into your problems to hear them. Let go of your problems. I'm not saying that like it's easy. I still got my own as I speak. But I'm just saying, you have to. Just let go of them. Why do you want them? Every bad problem that you have is a hot coal. And you're just holding on to it like, why does my hand burn? Because you're holding on to a burning rock, my guy. Like, put it down. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's just where my mind is at recently. But anyway, life is gonna keep lifing. We gonna keep learning. Till the next one, y'all. Peace.